And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. I'm DL Kicks, and today we're going to be showcasing these Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in the Bordeaux colorway for a retail price of $170, and that's $185 after tax. I feel everyone mentions the MSRP, or the suggested retail price for these shoes, which makes it seem like these shoes are cheaper than they actually are, when in reality these stores be taxing, literally. The pair we're looking at today is in my size 10. If you want to stop watching here, cut to the chase, I do recommend these things, and these will be staying in my personal collection. Alright, now let's dive right into one of the most underrated Jordan 1s of 2021 and why they made the cut for my personal collection. First of all, the quality of the material. The leather is really nice. Much better than I've seen on the more recent Jordan 1s. Like the black and yellow pollens and the marina blues. This leather's tumbled. Take a look at that. Can you see that? It's tumbled. It has extremely thick cuts. Extremely soft to the touch. It just feels like quality that we don't typically get from the multi-billion-dollar brand that is Jordan Brand. I'm pleased with the overall shape of the shoe. And if I were to be a nitpicking Nancy, I'd say the toe box maybe a bit too bulbous or boxy for my liking. I don't know if you can check that bulbous, boxy look there. It's not as streamlined as I would typically like, as I usually tend to lean more towards the pedal to the metal, slimline toe look for my 1s, 3s, and 4s. Keeping it OG. Now these come with 2 pairs of laces, a Bordeaux color, which you see currently laced into the shoe, as both shoes. Hit them with the plural. And they also come with a set of white laces. Let me know in the comments if you want to see what these look like laced up with the white laces. A nice detail here, and a detail that I think was done correct, was the stitching. They didn't do anything funky by giving us some ugly contrast stitching. Nah. Instead, they made almost all the stitching match the related panel color, and they did a good job throughout the shoe, especially with the Bordeaux color, which seems like it would be a weird color to match correctly. Or they just use the same dye for the leather as they did for the stitching fabric and laces. I mean, can they do that? Somebody comment down below and drop some knowledge if you know. Another thing that stood out to me was the different shades of white on the shoe. The midsole here, it's a pure, starchy, fresh snow, cocaine in the 80s white, and the upper has an off-white or sail tone. It's not a deal breaker. I'm sure over time the vanilla sky midsoles will get a little dirty and ultimately match the upper. Now, another thing I wanted to touch on is probably the most off-putting part of the shoe for most people. That is if you do rock with the Bordeaux colorway. If you don't rock with the Bordeaux colorway, I mean, you're not gonna like these anyways. But outside of that, the metallic swoosh, it's a little shiny when it catches the light right. Let's see if I can catch it. See how shiny that is? But it's not overly shiny or glossy. It's not overdone. And I think it is done right in this case. A few things to note with the quality control. The cuts are super thick, so some of the edges can look a little frayed. I kind of like the look myself, as it gives it that pre-worn sort of look. But I also wouldn't have complained if they came cleanly cut. At the end of the day, I'd take thicker cuts of material and some fraying than clean lines with cardboard box-like synthetic trash stuff that we typically get from Jordan Brand at the $200 price point. Now let's take a look at these on feet. These fit true to size, and they look good with a bunch of different colors. The Bordeaux is a cool accent color. You can wear these with almost anything, light wash denim. I'm wearing them with some green ACG Nike Lab pants. In case you're wondering, these are currently reselling for around $180 to $190 on StockX, which is good if you want to pick them up, because that's about the retail price after tax, and it's not that good if you're trying to sell them. These are bricks in that regard. Well, ultimately, that's a wrap for this one. Thanks for sticking around if you made it this far. For future 4K HDR high quality content, please brutalize that thumbs up button and Mike Tyson that subscribe button. Until next time, don't forget to drink your water.